Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the pinnacle of military strategy in 2025. A group chat. Yes, you heard me. The fate of national security, the safety of U.S. troops, and the delicate art of global diplomacy all boiled down to a signal thread. But wait, there's more. In an absolutely inspired move, someone, likely an elite tactical mastermind, accidentally added a journalist to the chat. Because, when discussing top secret military strikes, it's always good to get a second opinion from the Atlantic. Now, don't be alarmed. I'm sure the Pentagon totally had this under control. After all, these are the same people who insist they take national security very seriously. So seriously, in fact, that instead of using those inconvenient, highly classified, totally secure government communication systems, they opted for a messaging app known for its emojis and memes. And of course, the ever-present risk of being hacked by, literally any foreign intelligence agency with Wi-Fi. And the best part? When this all came to light, what did our esteemed leaders do? Resign in disgrace? Launch a thorough investigation? Oh no. That would require accountability. Instead, they followed the tried and true Washington method: deny, attack, and blame the media. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, who was allegedly the genius behind texting our war plans like a dinner reservation, boldly called the reporting deceitful, which is interesting, considering that the White House basically admitted the chat was real. And let's not get bogged down in details. Those are for suckers and losers, as a certain someone might say. And speaking of accountability, Speaker Mike Johnson and the GOP leadership responded with a collective shrug. Because, hey, we all make mistakes, right? I mean, who hasn't accidentally sent a world-alerting military strategy to the wrong person? Happens all the time. Just like how I sometimes text my mom instead of my boss. Only, my mistake doesn't threaten global stability. But perhaps my favorite part of this whole debacle, the fact that these very same people spent years screaming about Hillary Clinton's emails. "Lock her up," they cried. "She endangered national security," they wailed. And yet here we are. But sure, tell me more about how that was a scandal. So what's next? TikTok diplomacy? Maybe they'll start live streaming nuclear codes on Twitch? At this rate, I wouldn't be surprised if the next Secretary of Defense is a Twitter poll. America, leading the world in innovation, incompetence, and absolutely no consequences.